those of you, and we're going to jump into materials right now. Those of you that are going to walk out of this meeting going, I'm going to be a better manager. I'm going to really take my job title as manager, leader, whatever your job title is, to the next level. I really encourage you to be the first one in your organization. Don't share the idea of go to careertrack.com and go to some of these seminars. You should go to some of these. And by the way, go to the ones on training, the trainer for the training for trainers workshop. Excellent, excellent workshop on conducting meetings and drills that you could do. The paper cup drill. It's a lot of fun to be able to do that. As a matter of fact, let's do it real quick. If I want you to imagine this is a paper cup for 1 second, okay? This is a little drill that I've done this at many, many, many sales meetings. Everybody got, just real quickly, grab a blank piece of paper, turn your page or whatever. And what I'd like for you to do is you could modify this in your mind any ways that you want. Cut a hole in it, whatever. And just to yourself, not out loud, in the next 60 to 90 seconds, I'd like for you to write down as many uses as you could think of for a paper cup. Let's get them going. Drink. Hold things. Starting to stall a little bit. Jim still going?
No.
You stalled?
I was stalled when we started.
If you're stalled, just hold. If you're stalled, just hold your pen up real quick. All right. Now, let me share, I'm going to skip a portion of this drill, and I'm going to go to the end of it. With a group like this, the way I was taught this drill is we'd break it up 4, 4, and 3. And we'd have you collect your thoughts. And as you start sharing those thoughts, how many do you have right now?
3.
3? Brady?
5.
Jim?
6. 9.
Who? 4?
7. A dozen. 6. 9.
9? And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to come back to that in a second. Real quick, Mark, give me your 3.
2, I stole from you. Drink, hold things, and bail out stuff.
Scoop.
Scoop.
Yeah. Okay. Brady?
One thing. Funnel.
Funnel. Just cut the bottom out.
Just paper. I mean, tear it up and do anything you do.
So you can write on it.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So make it flat and write on it.
Candle.
Handle?
Candle.
Candle. So I'm going to put that underneath hold. So you can, it holds things, okay?
Well, no, you light it on fire. It's paper.
Oh, okay.
Burn it.
Burn it. What else that's not up here so far?
You could fold it, channel a ton of liquid into a specific direction. There's all kinds of things you can do with paper, as you mentioned. So unroll it and guide I don't know why I want to do this, but guide a liquid flow around a specific
A channel.
channel. There you go.
Okay, a channel.
We also had on there an elevator or a stand. You could use it, put it upside down, and put stuff on it to elevate it up.
To elevate, raise something up. Anything else that's not up here?
I also
Or that's not redundant?
a balance. You could use it as a balance potentially with my pen and
Balance. Yep. I don't have any balance in my life, so I really don't know how to spell it either.
That's it.
That's it? Craig?
Microphone.
Oh, like a, what do they call this?
Megaphone.
Megaphone. That's it.
To make sounds with. A little bit of a stretch here, but stress relief. Crush it.
And by the way, you guys know the acronym for STRESS, right? Stop taking real estate so seriously. Anyways, anything else?
We're getting pretty stretched out from here, so let's stop there.
Okay.
My kid's using grow seeds in pot plants.
That's the whole thing. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
You keep that.
And cover your ears.
Cover your ears. So to muffle a sound. I don't know how to spell muffled, bluffle, whatever. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
Don, you got a dozen. I want to hear these.
Well, some of them are older ones. They had coin holder and paper clip holder, pen holder, but I also had a bug catcher.
Ah.
Eye wash.
Get that one?
Eye wash.
Watch out, you're
Like in your eye.
Ah.
Basketball basket for
Beer pong.
coins or.
Beer pong.
Beer pong.
I brought one. Anybody want that? Shot glass.
That's a hold.
That's all the rest of them are hold basically.
Derek? Oh, Derek. I'm sorry. Corey? By the way, you guys got to get that every once in a while, right?
No.
No, sorry. I'm trying to justify my screwing it up. Any that have not been brought up yet? You had 7, I believe.
Yeah, they're the only ones that I actually have done with it. Boil water.
Boil water?
In a microwave, you can.
Yeah, microwave.
I've used them in the campground. If I need hot water, I just put the water in the cup and stick it in the fire and won't burn the cup.
Okay.
So, I use it to start fires and I use it to take notes. I just
So we've already got those up there.
fire. So that the only other ones that are new are the boil water.
Okay. Todd.
Probably the only ones I should add is, hearing aid kind of thing. I thought about my kids. They stick it up at the door and they use it to hear. We use it for kid little telephones.
Oh, wait a second. So Dylan's to muffle, and now you're saying to amplify.
Exactly. Flip it the other way.
Okay.
Flip the other way. You took them together with 2 with a string and you got a little telephone thing.
Ah.
And my kids wear them for hats sometimes. Does that really work? No, because you're so close you can hear each other.
But then it works.
Chris, anything else?
I covered it all.
Covered it all?
I know you have lantern up there.
Well,
Candle.
lantern was, so the candle was kind of like to hold something, so you're holding that. But I like that it's lantern because it's projecting light. A little bit different there.
And I had toy phone too, and crafts. Kids using the crafts.
By the way, Brady, I did this drill for you. And here's the reason why. Because as you start to make that U-turn, you got to go through and you got to educate your team by putting them through little drills like this. By ourselves, we're kind of limited in our choices. Kind of limited in what we can come up with. But as a group, by the way, it works out like this. I've done this drill probably 50, 60 times. And it makes people realize if we all share ideas and energies, and if we're working towards a common cause, as a group, we came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And the best one, technically, was not 12, because he had about 2 or 3 redundant ones. It was really about 9. You had 3, I think. You had 3, 5, 3, 6, 6, 6. But the drill basically points out the factor that as a group, we're gonna be able to have more resources. By the way, if we would have done the middle component of this, where we broke up a group of 4, group of 4, group of 4, the group would have came up with an average of about 5 individually is what we came up with. As a group, you would have came up with about 10. And then we consolidated the whole room, we come up with 21. And that's just a little drill to make people realize that we could keep going at it by ourselves, and we take care of our own little selfish interests and all that fun stuff, but if we can come together as a unit or as a team, we're going to be able to accomplish a heck of a lot more.
Right. And I mean, the most important thing is as somebody that's wanting to get more into leading your company and growing it, it just makes you realize, you know what? You're going to empower your people. They're going to help you.
That's it.
They got ideas that you're not going to think of.
That's right. Yep.
Everybody's got something good to add to the mix.
Let me tell you who is the absolute best person I know at borrowing ideas from people and not coming up with original content. His name's Dave Savage. That guy is on the phone working people for ideas all day long. He doesn't come up with any of this stuff. He calls up people that are doing it. What are you doing it? How are you doing it? What can I pass on? Can I get you on a conference call? Would you mind sharing it with other people? That's what he does all day long.
That's what Bill Gates said. that? He goes, I'm not the genius. I just surrounded myself with them.
Yep. So this is, you guys like this drill? I learned that from careertrack.com, the training of the,
I was on that website, just looking at it.
were you? It's a pretty good resource.